Most people using AI are doing it wrong, which is why it's surprisingly easy to get ahead of 99% of them. I have spent over 20 years in tech and AI as a CEO, board member, investor, building billion-dollar companies. And here's what I'm seeing.
Most people fail with AI because they treat it like magic instead of a system that follows rules.
Instead of typing, let's say, fix my resume, try typing, hey ChatGPT, you are the world's most sought after resume editor and business writer. You've reviewed thousands of resumes that led to interviews at top tech companies. You've told the AI what its persona is, what it's acting as. A.
If you don't understand how AI thinks, you'll always get the same generic copy-paste output everyone else is posting. But the moment you learn machine English, everything changes. The AOM framework turns AI from a random text generator into a powerful teammate that actually understands your direction. This is the real reason the top 1% get better results with the same tools everyone else is using.
Second line, I'm attaching my resume and the job description for a senior product manager role at a fintech company. That's your input. Third, mission. Review it and give me a bullet list of 10 specific ideas on how to improve clarity, measurable impact, align with the role. Your mission is to help me build the best resume that gets me hired. That's how you take aim.
Now that you know how to speak to the machine properly, let's choose the one AI model that will become your main growth engine.
Here's the thing, most people start their AI journey the wrong way. They Google top 50 AI tools, they pick 10, and they jump from one to the other, they skim through all of them.
Guys, I planned for a pretty long video packed with value, education, and real case studies, exactly the steps that we take and we teach our students to make real money. And you, my friend, haven't liked the video yet. May I ask why? Come on, give me some inspiration. Like this video, share with your friends and family, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Switch on the notification bell button, because this is just the beginning. We upload a new training every single day, and you want to get notified by YouTube. And the only way to do that is to subscribe to our channel, and make sure you ask your friends and family to subscribe as well. And in this way, you also help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 90 days. So go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go.
That's a recipe for failure because there's so much out there. My recommendation, pick one, go deep. Think of learning AI the same way you would learn an instrument.
Most beginners fail with AI because they jump between 10 tools and never master even one. Your brain needs familiarity to get powerful results. Pick one model, ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude, and go deep for a week. Learn its rhythm, its strengths, its limits. When you master one instrument, every other tool becomes easier instantly.
You know, there is a study in Frontier Psychology that found that drummers pick up guitar faster than complete beginners. Drumming is not even about melody, and it requires very different physical skills. But I personally had the same experience. I spent tens of thousands of hours as a drummer, and when I picked up guitar, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't uncomfortable because I already knew how to practice.
Now that you've picked your main AI engine, step 3 is where the real power begins. Feeding it the right context so your outputs become shockingly accurate.
The world's smartest AI will sound clueless unless you feed it context. Every answer AI gives depends on how it understands the question. If you don't give it context, it has no grounding. Remember that inside these AI models, there is nothing but a crazy mathematical space filled with billions of numbers.
Even if you give AI the right tool and the right prompt, it will still fail without context. Context is the GPS of AI. Without it, the model guesses blindly. Your memory, assets, and prompt, a map, tell AI exactly where to look and what matters. Once you feed the right inputs, your output starts sounding 5-10x more accurate. This is the difference between generic AI and holy crap, did you write this AI?
Context is the map that helps you navigate that space, to tell AI where to look and what matters. And the best way to build that map is with an acronym I call MAP. M is for memory, the conversation history or the notes that carry over from previous chat sessions that you've had with the AI. Now, you can repaste the thread, or ask the model to summarize before starting again. That's how you'll start building.
Now that AI finally understands you, step 4 is where you upgrade your own thinking. And that's where everything changes.
Your thinking, which is step 4. When you're not getting the right answer, the problem is not the AI, it's your thinking. I remember the first time I ever prompted an AI. It was one of those earliest models from OpenAI, and I spent an entire day trying to make sense of it. And by the end of it, I was super frustrated.
Here's the truth. When AI gives you a bad answer, it's not the model, it's your thinking. The top 1% don't blame the output, they debug their prompt. They iterate, refine, and ask the model to explain its reasoning. This is how you learn how AI thinks and train your brain to think clearer too. Once you master this loop, your AI becomes consistent, accurate, and shockingly useful.
Because it was random, it was unpredictable, but back then, no one understood. The phrase prompt engineering hadn't even existed yet. Because prompting isn't typing, it's iterating. When the output is weak, I assume the fault is mine. Because it is. Did I get it the right persona? Did I provide the right context? Did I give it the right goal? And sometimes I even ask the model itself.
And once your thinking is sharp, step 5 is where you take AI from generic to expert level by pointing it toward the right sources.
The thing, it's not enough to just debug your mind. If your post sounds like every other LinkedIn post I see that's pasted from ChatGPT, you still have a problem. And that's why step 5 is to steer to experts. When you ask ChatGPT a question, you're not searching a database of answers.
If your AI output still feels generic, it's because you're pulling answers from the middle of the model's brain. The middle is where all the average bland copy-paste ideas live. But when you point AI toward real experts, research and proven frameworks, everything changes. Your answers suddenly have depth, clarity, and originality. This is how you separate yourself from the noise and build real authority online.
You're sampling from millions of probable ideas that AI has learned over time and is storing as billions of numbers. Some are brilliant, some are average, some are completely made up, and some are flat out wrong. If you prompt vaguely, like explain how to make a team more innovative, the model will give you a superficial, generic, blah answer full of buzzwords.
And before you trust any of that expert level output, step 6 is where you learn to verify everything so you never post wrong information again.
That's our step 6. Sometimes AI will tell you things like 68% of Americans are getting divorced. I mean, you know it's not true. But the scary part is, AI will sound just as confident when it's wrong as when it's right. So you can tell AI 100 times, stop making stuff up.
AI can sound confident even when it's completely wrong, and that's dangerous for your side hustle. That's why verification is non-negotiable. Check the assumptions, check the sources, look for counter evidence, and audit the math. Cross-verify answers across multiple models so you don't post misinformation. Credibility is your currency online, and step 6 protects it.
But all models are essentially generative by design. Making things up is why they exist. So what do you do about that? You simply verify. Don't just consume, critique. There are 5 ways to separate intelligence from illusion: assumptions, sources, counter evidence, auditing, and cross-model verification. Let's take one at a time. Assumptions, ask. List every assumption you made.
And once your facts are solid, step 7 is where you transform your output from AI sounding to you sounding using the OCN framework.
About developing tastes. Most people use AI like a vending machine. They push a button, grab the same junk food output everyone else gets, and call it a day. If you did that, most people will know you just copy-pasted it. But you are past that now, right? It's your 4th week. It's time to step into the ring. Treat AI like your sparring partner. Argue with it.
Most people stop at AI sounds good, but the top 1% go one step further. They make AI sound like them. This is where taste comes in. Using the Ocean framework, you push AI to be original, concrete, evidence-backed, assertive, and story-driven. This is how you create content people recognize instantly as yours, not generic AI noise. When you add your taste, your voice, your personality, AI becomes a force multiplier. Once AI sounds like you, everything you create becomes unique, memorable, and impossible to ignore.
Push back, sharpen your thinking, sharpen its thinking. That's where the Ocean framework comes in. It's how you turn generic answers into tasteful insights. Something that sounds like you. Original. Look at the response. Is there a non-obvious idea in it? If not, push it. Ask. Give me 3 angles no one else has thought about.
If you like this video, gently hit the like button. If you dislike this video, then share with your friends and family. Because whether you liked it or not, it could be helpful to your friends and family and your social media contact. And if you think we are doing our best to try and explain to you how you can change your life, and you want to watch the next video, then make sure you subscribe to our channel and switch on the notification bell button. And make sure you ask your friends and family and social media contacts to subscribe to our channel, switch on the notification bell button as well. This way, you will help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. To learn more money techniques, watch these videos, and we will see you on the next one.